we are live right now. Why are they both on? What? Testing. Okay. Let's get the Fear and Greed Index going. So usually we are live on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Central Time, but because I can't go live then because I'll be out of town, we're going live today to make up for it. So our next time we'll be live after today will be Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So if you guys are new, appreciate it if you hit the like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and hit the follow button. So right now the Fear and Greed Index for Bitcoin or for crypto overall is at neutral at 52, so nothing really changed there. I think the other day or 2 days ago it was around 50 or at 50. So I did get an alert to check out Pepe Community Coin. Let's see what's going on with that one. That's at 34.6, so it is having a little bit of a move to the upside. Really nothing crazy. There was at 34.6. The 4-hour chart is already overbought, though, kind of making double top, so I don't really love what I'm seeing here. Although I like the fact that I'm seeing, on the daily time frame it says it's oversold. So I do think actually that probably, I think Pepe Community actually, the fact that it's oversold on the daily has bombed out at 23. So this could be a long-term hold, and you could get a nice bounce based off the daily chart. We'll see what happens. That's actually one to watch for now that it's oversold on the day. But let's get started and start off by looking at Bitcoin. So right now, we're going to start on the weekly chart for Bitcoin. Zoom in a little bit. Right now, Bitcoin is sitting and struggling at $28,300. It really is struggled. It had a move yesterday, so the weekly time frame has more upside right now. The 3-day time frame is overbought, so be cautious. The daily time frame is overbought, curving down. I don't like that either. But if I go to the 4-hour time frame, yesterday did have a move right before I went to bed, all the way up to $29,000 almost. So it immediately got failed at that resistance that I had at $29.52. It didn't even quite get there, but it got rejected right before $29,000. The 4-hour chart is now oversold and actually may be ready for a bounce. I had this drawn, this like bull flag, and it kind of almost started to play out, but honestly, in my opinion, that's just more of a fake out at this point because it failed. You know, you can maybe say you're still in a bull flag and it's not a bull pennant anymore. But if you lose 28,000, it's over. 28.88 actually is the weekly support, $200 lower. So that's really the level you have to hold. Plus the 4-hour chart's oversold. So if you don't hold that level, I could still see a dump, and the 4-hour chart would just get pinned to the downside. The 1-hour chart is also overbought, making lower highs. So the 1-hour chart would suggest that you are going to lose that support at 28,088. I don't like that at all. And if we look at the 15-minute chart, it also doesn't look good. So what I'm calling for, it's hard to make predictions 5 days out for the next time I'll be live on Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time, but I am actually looking for Bitcoin to have a rollover short term. And if you don't hold 28.88, I would be looking for the next support to be at 27.2. I do think that will hold. I think sometime next Monday or in the next few days, sometime later this week, Bitcoin sees 27,200. 5 days out, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I think sometime later this week, Bitcoin does roll over and retest that 27.2 support. So that's what I'm looking for. Short term, I'm actually bearish on Bitcoin, especially if you lose 28.88, which I'm anticipating will happen based on the 1-hour chart being overbought, making a lower high, and you're at the bottom of the pattern. Now, the 4-hour chart could pump you up and save the day, but right now the 1-hour chart looks really bad. So if the 1-hour chart gets oversold and you're still above 28,088, then you're fine. But if that doesn't happen, then that's not good. Because again, right now the 1-hour chart is overbought. I would be cautious right now on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin takes a dump, a lot of altcoins will take a dump. So that's really not good if you're in a long trade. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below, and I will look at them. I know we don't have a lot of people watching because it's not our usual day to go live, so I just will go do a market update, and if there's no request, then I'll wrap things up. And we'll get back on schedule for next week on Monday for our next regular live stream. I'm in a long trade. I got in a trade yesterday on this coin. It's Pepe 2. I got into this yesterday at 11, and I got out because it really didn't look bad, or it didn't look good, and it went down. It was sometime right here. It went down to 1034, and I got in at like 11 something, and I got out, and I basically sold the bottom, so that sucked. So now I'm going to trade again from 16, and I believe I'm just at this point now again. It's in a nice uptrend. It's confirmed it's in a nice uptrend. I'm playing the 5-minute time frame right now on the 200-day moving average. So right now my stop would be 12.6, and that's just what we're doing. So hopefully it at least makes one more new high, so I can make some money on this. But 1,000 Pepe 2 is the trade I'm in right now, and we'll see what happens. I try to trade big time as well. That didn't work very well. I tried to short actually, and it like kind of broke the downtrend. So I mean, that could actually be a good long now if I could find that coin. big time. Let's look. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. So look, you're above the 200-day moving average right now on big time on the 5-minute time frame, and it looks like it could actually bounce. Although actually now you're testing it again, who knows what's going to happen. But ever since big time started dumping way back here, and you got below the 200-day moving average on the 5-minute time frame, you would have been in this nice trade. If you took the short based on the 5-minute time frame, you would have entered the short right around 24.6, 24.5, and you have never been stopped out, never went above the yellow line. So you could have used that yellow line as a trailing stop loss, and you would have entered at 24.5, and you would have been stopped out in profits at 15.6, or basically almost at 16 today. Yeah, I must stop at 16. So you could have entered yesterday at 24.5 and exited at 16 on a nice short. That's like an 80% short if you use no leverage. But Pepe Community, Pepe 2.0 looks like it wants to keep going. So I'm liking this. I'm tempted to honestly add to my trade, but I don't want to overdo my account, so I won't do that. But Pepe 2 looks like it wants to rip to the upside again. My measured move. I should make another video and update about this, honestly. About to blow up. You talk about Pepe 2. I'm going to make a video. So bear with me. I'm going to make another video about this. Testing. Got to make sure the sound's working. I've done it before where it's not working. And it drives me insane because I have to remake the video. Welcome to the Crypto Boss Ninja channel. I'm looking at Pepe 2.0 for a possible move to the upside. It's been a nice uptrend, and I'm just trading this in the 5-minute time frame. I entered yesterday at 12. That didn't work out. It went to 10.3 and I got stopped out. And I regret that now because I woke up today and it pumped, and it's been pumping all day. So I'm using this new strategy. Whenever a coin that's hot, it goes above the 200-day moving average on the 5-minute time frame. Technically, I'm using the SMMA, so smooth moving average. But anyways, you would have entered this long right here when it started pumping at 8.3, and you would have been in this trade. I guess you would have been stopped out there. You wouldn't. No. If you entered this trade, hold on, let me go back. This is something really interesting. Bear with me. Let me find the entry. You would have entered the trade right here at the price of 6, basically. We'll say 6. And your stop loss would be a trailing stop of the yellow line, the 200-day moving average. You would still be in the trade right now, and the price is at 16. That's a 3x with no leverage. So, I mean, that's pretty insane. So right now, I'm in this trade. I got in at 16. My stop loss is this yellow line at 12.7. It's worked for the last 2 days. Hopefully it can work for another day. If it does, I'll be in profits sometime tomorrow morning. But anyways, this is what I'm looking at. 5-minute chart is overbought. And do be cautious because it is overbought in the higher time frames. 3 days overbought. Daily is overbought. The 4-hour chart is overbought. The 1-hour chart is actually, 1-hour chart looks good to me, as does the 2-hour chart. 2-hour charts and 1-hour chart is oversold. The 15-minute chart is now making a higher low. So the 2-hour and less look really good, and hence I'm in the trade for that reason. I'm officially in profits again on a 4x long at 16 with 130 of my own dollars. We'll see what happens. This is a falling wedge. Measure move is going to take you to 18. Roughly, and so far the measure moves have been playing out. You would take it from the last local low, from the top to the last local low, and that would give you your measure move at approximately 18. So that's what I'm looking at. Falling wedge right now on Pepe 2, and the measure move is exactly 19. We'll see what happens. I think that would totally get hit based on the trend. It's really bullish, making higher lows and higher highs. It looks super good, and if you get above 22, it's going to be bullish on the daily time frame as well. So even though it is overbought, so that's what I'm looking at. A possible move to 19 incoming. Hopefully I don't jinx myself and it rolls over, because yesterday I called the coin continuing to pump. No, maybe I was wrong. I called this. I remember what I was thinking about. I was calling this on the 5-minute time frame. Let me go back. It was earlier today. It was right here, I think. It was making a cup and handle. It looked good. I think it was right there. I think it was. It was making a cup and handle, and then it rolled over. But you still made a higher high on that larger time frame. So I like, and with that dump, the 2-hour and 1-hour chart reset. So I like this for a continuation to the upside up to 19. We'll see what happens. If you guys enjoy this video, appreciate it. If you like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. And again, I see this as a hot coin to trade for the next few days. So that was that was probably too long an update, but whatever. So anyways, oh my gosh, my phone battery is below 20%. Hold on. Let me see if there's anyone. No, still no one watching on YouTube? Damn. Sorry about that. My phone battery was at 20%, so I don't know if it was streaming for that entire time. But if you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below, and I will look at them. Otherwise, I'm just going to upload this really quick, and if by the time I upload this, I don't get any requests, then I guess I will wrap up the live stream. I'm going to go over here to recordings, download it, and I will post it. So, yeah, I don't know. Join Stacks Telegram. Okay, I don't know what that is. Download. So again, this live stream is replacing the live stream that's supposed to happen on Saturday because I can't be here and do it. So my next time I'll be live will be on Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you hit the follow button and subscribe if you guys are watching on YouTube. Although hopefully some people watch. I know some people watch my YouTube videos after I go live. But this is there's no one watching right now, which is kind of demoralizing. All right, so I'm going to write 1,000 Pepe because on Mexc that's what it's called for some reason. I don't know. 1,000 Pepe too. It's kind of bizarre. I don't know why, but it's basically a moonshot gamble for sure. But it's a nice uptrend. So as long as you stay above 13, which is a 200-day moving average on the 5 minute, ever since the pump started, that's where you've been above. And as long as you stay above that, I'm bullish on Pepe too. So got that posted. Can close out of this, and yeah, that's kind of all I got to wrap things up. I'm looking for Bitcoin unless the 1 hour chart resets, this is the 1 hour chart right here. If the 1 hour chart resets and you make a higher high, or higher low, I should say, above 28,100 basically, then you're fine. But if you lose 28,100, I'm looking for a move to 27.2, which is the next support, because that is a weekly support at $28,088. So it's pretty much that simple. If that dumps, a lot of other coins will. So I hope we don't lose that level, especially for my trade. Meme coins don't always respect Bitcoin and go with Bitcoin, but it definitely doesn't help if Bitcoin's dumping. It doesn't help the meme coin market, I don't think. Bitcoin pumps, it might not help the meme coin market either, but it definitely doesn't help a Bitcoin dumps. So with that being said, guys, that's kind of all I got for this live stream. Yeah. I don't have, there's no requests, so I'll be back live Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Until then, trade safe, have a great weekend, or a great rest of your week, I should say, because it's not the weekend yet. And big time, continuing to go to the upside. Got the bounce off the 200-day moving average on the 5 minute. My guess is now this is actually a long trade you should be taking on this. Seriously. I mean, 15's overbought. 1 hour is overbought. The 4 hour could rip to the upside. And if you get above 1634, which is a resistance, it's going to probably go to the next resistance at 18.4, 18.5. So I would look for at least 18.5 if you can get above 18.3 on big time. But with that being said, guys, that's all I got for this update. And I will see you guys on the next live stream Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. So have a great week, y'all. Wow, 0 P. Well, we got